Hey guys, how are you doing? This is Lorraine from the Sacred Alchemist 1111. How are you doing, my dears? I hope that each and every one of you guys are all right. Just so you know, I've got someone outside of my house that's painting, and also the rain has been on and off, but quite heavy. So if you hear sort of like any banging, or you know, like the rain starts to fall down, yeah, just please excuse all of that. I'm going to start off with this reading. It's quite a serious kind of reading. This download has been quite heavy. And I need to sort of get this out. Now, this is a disclaimer. This is going to probably trigger some people, okay? But I am sort of guided to sort of say what needs to be said in this reading. Also, you know that this is not a personal reading. I do not do personal readings, so please do not assume that this is a personal reading, because it's not. This is for the collective. So this is going to be for whether or not you are a divine feminine, if you class yourself as divine feminine, or if you are a divine masculine. Okay, I'm going to be incorporating both of these energies to you guys. This is time. It's time now for this to be said. This is kind of like this kind of energy. So I feel that at the end of the day, I will more than likely be... Hold on a sec, guys. I have to just close the curtain slightly. So I've just made... I know I've made it a bit dark, but I've got somebody, as I said, outside, and I really don't want to have my, cards shown. Hold on one sec, guys. Hold on. Let's see if I can turn the light a little bit more better. Okay. Yeah, that's a little bit more better. Okay, perfect. Yeah, so as I was saying, that as and when I'm going to be speaking, the message is going to be coming through. But what I've got so far on these downloads, karma is about to play its first hand, okay? It was saying to me that there was a lot of muck, and it's inverted commas with muck, to clear up, in brackets, karmic debts and cycles that needed to be completed first before karma could step in. There are multiple phases for their punishment. It won't be noticeable at first, but will progress further later on. Death is always at the end. This energy around them is dark and heavy. Spirits come to collect, and then it's just said end of. Now, obviously, this has been a long time. To me, it feels as if it's been a long time in the making. You know, this more feels that it's more to do with family than it does with friends. However, you need to apply this situation to this reading to your situation. Because it's more speaking about a generational curse. Now, if it is involving friends, it could even be a generational curse where friendship is concerned, where this person or whoever it was that had done bad to you, it was down to their generational curse on their side, why they were the way how they were with you and other people. The time has come now for this to end. And how it's being played out, how it's going to be sort of carried out via, karma, is going to be karma's way. I'm hearing that you need to step aside from karma's way. Now, if this resonates with you, fine. If it doesn't, just ignore it and just watch other readings, that may be more attuned to your situation that you're looking for. As you know, we are all about high vibration. Okay, I've always been saying this, and also about protecting our energies. Okay, it's very important that we protect our vibes, because we are dealing with what we know as spiritual warfare. Okay, it's a commonly used term right now, and it describes the not just about the entities from the spirit world, but also about the spirits, our soul within us. what we have been going through within ourselves, okay? And our spiritual self, where there's things that we should have been looking into and working on, and we didn't. There's a lot of inner conflicts that's been going on, and a lot of shadow work needs to be handled and dealt with and really faced here. So even though we are maintaining our positivity, we are maintaining our high vibrations and our frequencies, we are in the process right now of extricating ourselves from a dark place. We are going to be, it's inevitable that we're going to be faced with negativity, okay? So if this is something that you are going to be affected by and you don't want to hear anything negative because you don't want to, you're afraid of it, this reading is not going to be for you, okay? But however, I would advise you to just be in this energy of strength, inner strength, because this is also part of your soul sort of training, your spiritual training. How strong are you to be powerful enough to transmute negativity into positivity, okay? And if you do feel that you don't want to continue to watch this reading, then please do more shadow work and spiritual work within yourself, okay? Because I tell you now, the spiritually strong are going to make it. And there's many people out there who are not. Do not be one of those people who don't make it. Be one of those who will. And I wish it was like this for everybody, okay? Because this is about uplifting humanity, but humanity has a personal choice at the end of the day that they have to be responsible enough to make. And if they choose to go to the left, then they go to the left. If they choose to go to the right, then they choose to go to the right. We only deal with that when that time comes. We give, send enough love and light, but this isn't not about trying to be in that place of illusions anymore, where we are concerned as a group of people. Because we know there's a lot of darkness. I'll tell you something, there's people that do more evil than the devils and the demons themselves. And that is proven time and time again. And I feel right now, for anybody that has been going through and facing a lot of distress and hardship and heartbreak and heartache via other people, your time for justice is just around the corner, or you are in it right now, okay? We are in the storm. The storm is really right here now. And as much as, we're still trying to visualize, we're still trying to manifest, we are still trying to be in that beautiful headspace and heart space. We are working on our chakra systems as well to make sure that we are really and truly aligned in the correct way, okay? We do have a lot of, there is that energy of darkness around us that we need to just be, we need to kind of deal with and handle, but in a high vibrational way, not allowing ourselves to be lowered to the point of where, we're living in fear, because I always say we don't live in fear. And this channel is not saying, oh, you've got to live in fear. No. You see it, you acknowledge it, and then you work at it to transmute it. Okay, you take back your fear and you turn it back into faith. So we're going to start off with the High Priestess of Light Oracle. I have been getting, I'll be honest with you, I was picking up a lot on the fact that this individual or people, they wanted to see you go down. They wanted to see you go down. I'm also picking up that I'm hearing dodgy deals, dodgy documents has a lot to do with this, to try and stick something on you to make you out to be the mastermind behind whatever this is going on. This campaign of hatred towards you has literally backfired, because for some, they were warned. They were warned verbally, and they were warned in a spiritual way. Some of them know fully well but they won't admit that most of them got their warnings through their dreams and they didn't listen. Some of them got their warnings through the loss of somebody close to them and they didn't listen. Whatever misfortune that they faced, they were blaming you for it. Now, when I say you, please do take this bit as it resonates. Apply it to your situation if it does. If you know what I'm talking about. If it doesn't, leave this alone. They really did... I'm hearing numbers on you. Numbers on you. They've done numbers on you. Numbers. So whatever this was, there was something to do with some, I don't know, some kind of dates or a sequence of numbers. It could be a time or a date of when this was done. It's telling me greatly, significantly about they done numbers on you. Okay. So we have duality, many meanings, misunderstanding. I do feel for some of you all, it could have been a thing about where there was a lot of misunderstanding. If there was lack of communication, then there certainly would be misunderstandings between you and other people around you. And there are many different assumptions that because remember, they're kind of working as a collective, and I see you kind of like being really by yourself. Whatever it was that you were doing, you were not a part of what they wanted. I feel that there was a bit of a duality where you were trying to be in balance, like, okay, they're my family, or they're my friends. But I feel that my path within myself, within, with what it is that I'm learning about and what I'm discovering about myself, has a greater more impact on me than being a part of this situation that I'm seeing things and I don't really like what I see. And this brought about a misunderstanding on them and not really on you. This isn't something, I tell you now, because you're going to hear about their downfall, because this is a downfall. They set you up like a fall guy or a scapegoat. Okay? But it's telling me about numbers, that they were doing numbers on you. Healing earth, the power to give and receive healing. You're really in your own element. I just see that you're just really somebody who's just getting on by and just doing you. This is the high priestess energy within yourself. And as a high priestess vibe, whether or not you are focusing on your high priestess studies and not really paying this situation any mind, you know that sort of like being part of what a priestess is all about, which is about sort of managing the dark and the light forces together, facing those dark forces. So you was never really afraid of them. I feel that the more defiant you stood within your own position and in your power, it frustrated them more because they couldn't take you down. They couldn't throw you off because you know what you are meant to do here. If this is a generational curse, which I feel greatly that it is, I was hearing as well that this curse is giving me three like different figures or different years. It was saying 100 years, 120 years, and 150 years. But this cycle has now come to an end. The time is up. So these are things that happened throughout your family's history, way before you were born. So this is what I'm saying, like with regards to certain people that would have come into this family setup where you were the one chosen to really, or volunteered to break this chain, break this cycle, or to make such an impact, to give them a warning of what they're doing, which is wrong. But they still chose not to listen to you. All right? They still went ahead and they done their thing. There is a real great sense of ungratefulness and a feeling of righteousness that these people feel that they have over you. There's a real sense of wanting to control your mind to their way of thinking and doing. So I'm going to use the Energy Oracle cards by Sandra and Taylor. Whatever gifts that you were given to, they wanted to have a part of that. But these gifts are yours. You were born with them. I'm hearing you were born different. You were born different. You're not like them at all. And they're definitely not they are not your soul family. They are not your soul family. You may have one or two that are, but those are the ones that are not involved in this. There's a main sort of bunch that have really spoiled it for everybody else. And I just feel that this is going to continue until when they get their judgment. Okay, so we have got strategy and we've got community. You need to be very careful about what it is that you're doing next with regards to this community of people. Because of the energy that I'm picking up here. Don't mind how they look like, because I feel that they were kind of like protecting their own reputation by trying to destroy your reputation. So that's what I'm saying, like they were like using you as a scapegoat, using you as the one that they can sort of like hide a lot of information from without you knowing. But you are too intuitive for them. You're too in tune. And this is why with this exposure, you may have tried to expose them in the past, or this has or will happen. Or it's really more, to be honest, they're exposing themselves. Really exposing themselves, and they don't see it that way. We've got a man holding a heart. So I feel that there is, as I said, there may be one or two people around that, you know, not everybody, it feels as if they have, you know, it in for you. There's one or two that feel really sorry for you, but they also feel very powerless. And there's nothing that they can do, because I don't know who these people are, but they're quite like the main culprits, the main bunch that has a lot of influence over the family's thinking and decision making. Okay? But there's somebody who's really holding out for you. This could actually be an external person or a friend of the family, because this person is also here next to the community. So this could be a person who has very strong affections for you. They have a lot of love for you as a friend, or even furthermore as a romantic kind of energy as well. Yes, it could be your twin. Don't forget, guys, look, as I always say, divine feminine, divine masculine, distorted masculine even, all right, distorted feminine. We do have people around us who will show romantic feelings towards us, okay? Yes, this is a twin flame reading to do with the, you know, but this is more to do with the fact of the energies that are surrounding you and the people that are surrounding you both. You're going to get people that are going to fall in love with you, and you're going to get people that are going to fall out of favor with you. You're going to get people that's going to want to really harm you, and you're going to get people that's going to want to protect you. All right? Whatever these people, however their intentions are towards you, it is them, it's not you. All right? One more card, please, Spirit. Thank you so much. All right, you give me two, I'll take two. Deceit. You see? Another thing that it's calling me to as well is that, okay, it's starting to rain now, so I have to talk a bit louder. So I'm really sorry if it's going to be annoying you with this weather, but you can't stop the rain. What I notice here as well is that this is how they were with you as well, which is where your intuition really tapped in. Where you know, they would be very friendly or appear to be, oh, but we're family, and, you know, kind of pulling at your heartstrings and holding on to your heart, holding on to your energy, whilst all the while they were scheming and having these numbers, something to do with numbers. Definitely looking to sell you out, because to be honest, these coins kind of like reminding me of Judas, 30 pieces of silver. All right. The next card that we have got is action. As I really do feel that right now, there is going to be a lot of things that's going to be taking place. Now, what we got here is an eagle. I feel that this is either your spirit, your higher self, your spirit guides. Is it an eagle or a bird? Well, I mean, an eagle is a bird, but it doesn't look like an eagle. And sorry, guys, I don't have my glasses on, so I can't really tell. It could even be a dove or some kind that's above here. But this kind of like represents some kind of like message that's coming through an overseer. There's going to be a lot of action that's going to take place. As I said, you're going to get to find out a lot of things about this situation. And everything is going to become a lot more clearer. You know, where this whole situation is concerned. And to me, these two horses kind of like represent, like, you know, dark versus light. Whatever is in the darkness. Sorry, guys. So I know you can't really see. Whatever is in the darkness always comes in the light as well. All right. So whatever has been going on, either you know about this already, or you are going to discover about this. To show you the bottom of the deck here, and we've got the world. So this really is about a cycle that has come to an end. And as I said to you about this kind of highest perspective, something from above, you've got somebody that's looking down on this whole situation that you guys are in. And you are definitely, this is, to me, this represents like the universe, and the karma is just going to be coming in and just dealing with this shit. This is why I said you need to, I was told that you need to step out of karma's way. They're going to be dealt with in accordance to universal law. This is not your law. This is universal law. And it speaks and stands strong when it says that as well. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, so let's get on to the tarot. Thank you. Okay, so spirits. This is going to be the reading for the divine feminines, divine masculines, the twins within. What kind of messages do you have for us in regards to this situation that they are in? Two more. So the Four of Wands is already in the reverse. So there's something very much that is going to be like a broken home. We've got the Ten of Wands. So this is definitely about releasing of a situation. You know, I feel that it's like they definitely wanted you to have to face some kind of punishment as well. Like, could have been wanting you to go to jail. We have got the Star card. In the right position, we have got the Ace of Wands. We've got the Page of Wands. We've got the Four of Wands. We have got the Ten of Wands. And we got the Nine of Swords in the reverse. I tell you now, it really does feel to me that you've definitely been guided out of this situation towards new opportunities and new beginnings for you. Okay? Because I feel that, because it's given me three cards that are in the upright position, and then the other three are on the in the reverse. So the Four of Wands, the Ten of Wands, and then the Nine of Swords in the reverse. It's like Spirit is saying, like, you have nothing to really worry about. And this is why it's important for you to keep high vibrational. You've got the Star card in the right position, Major Arcana. You've got the Ace of Wands in the upright position. And you have got the Page of Wands in the upright position. This to me feels so high vibrational. It really feels like you guys really just don't have nothing to worry about. Underneath the bottom of the deck, the overall energy is the Six of Wands. So to be fair and to be honest, it feels to me that whatever this is about, what they are going through, they're not going to have victory over you. They're not going to have the victory over you. Let's just go in a little bit more to find out about these, the Four of Wands, the Ten of Wands, and the Nine of Swords. Spirit, please can I have some information further with regards to the Four of Wands. Tell me about the Four of Wands. Tell me about the Four of Wands. We have got the Devil in the reverse. So I tell you, I mean, you know, I'm not really surprised to see the Devil card in this reading, to be honest. I'm not really surprised. You went through a hell of a lot of shit. You know, and as I'm saying, you know, a lot of Devil energy seriously running through this situation. It's telling me about things of the past. These are all to do with the past. To me, this feels like this is so in the moment now. This is so present moment, and also slightly tapping into the future. And this is things that had happened already. Tell me about the Ten of Wands. The Devil card really is representing temptation to me. What I'm picking up as well is that they were tempting you. They were tempting you. It was either to really get you to retaliate in a way that would have really caused you into a lot of situations and more problems on yourself. And this is why the universe is saying, this is why Karma is saying that you need to step out of its way, because they're going to be dealt with in a universal law style. Because it would not have been very favorable for you to fight back physically or whatever the case may be. The Ten of Wands, please, Spirit, tell me about the Ten of Wands. You're giving me a card already, and we've got Temperance in the reverse. So there was a lot of unrest here. And again, with the Temperance card, if you look and see temper, okay, they were definitely trying to get you riled up as well. Anything that they could do to really get you into trouble. I mean, who are these people? Who are they to do that to you, and why? You know, I mean, it's just mind-boggling. But they had, I swear, I mean, this is so terrible. It's a really bad vibe. The Nine of Swords that I've got, that's just flipped out. We have got the Five of Wands. So in reverse, this is all about the conflict. This is all about competing with you. Why compete? And if you notice, all of these cards are in the reverse. See how they all came out? All in the reverse. Okay? That's in the reverse. This is in the reverse. And you can see that the Four of Wands is also in reverse. Let me just sort of do it that way so you can see. All right? The card underneath the bottom of the clarifying deck is the World card. So again, it's in the past. It's telling me that this really had closed out. This situation had closed out. I feel that for some of them, they really thought that they were victorious over you. That they really thought that they had you in that position of really doing you, like, to try and destroy your character. To destroy you as a person, so that people would look on you with very bad intentions towards you, or, you know, a lot of deceit, where you it's like your name was like dragged through mud. But what they failed to realize is that they were being watched all along. They were being heavily watched. This person, or this being, this entity, this soul, I'm hearing soul guardian. Okay, soul guardian. They watched everything. The thing is, these people thought that they were so slick that they weren't being noticed. I'm told to show you this bottom card as well. All right, so let's see what this is. Calming the waters, peaceful self-regulation. This is what's happening with you. This is what I'm saying, that you really don't have nothing to worry about. Divine feminine, divine masculine. You don't have nothing to worry about. Whatever these people have done to you, the karmic cycle, the karmic debts have been paid off now and paid for. This is ended. All right? If it hasn't happened now, it's going to happen. If you're not experiencing it right now, then this is going to happen. These cards, you've seen how the way they come out. All right? And this is all telling me about, see, the world card is that about cycles being closed out, and then the world card here as well is about a cycle that's been closed out. So you got double confirmation of a cycle that's just over. As above and so below. There's nothing that these people can really do. They've only just gone and sealed their fate for further punishment by the universe. And I feel that this curse, according to what this energy is telling me, it's going to stick with them. But you are going to be released from them, okay? Because you've been guided out with the Star card. And you've got the Ace of Wands and the Page of Wands. So this is really about a new lease of life for you. This is a new beginning for you. And I know that this is going to be something that's going to give you a lot of gratitude, humbleness, calmness as well. And really being thankful for being given a chance to be free. All right. So guys, this is what I've got for you. I hope that this has helped you with your situation. Please do protect yourself and pray, okay? And also don't forget as well to pass on some good energy, pass on some good vibes. Send out a lot of love and light to other divine feminines and masculines out there who's going through this situation as well, knowing that we will not put up with any negative energy. If anyone's going to be negative towards us, if anyone's going to be negative towards us, either in the form of a distorted feminine or a distorted masculine, they will be stopped and they will be rebuked. Okay, you are not going to be victimized any longer than what you have done already. Guys, thanks for watching, and thank you so much for your likes, your comments and your shares. Your comments have been amazing. I've been trying to respond back as much as I can, or as soon as I can, because it's just been quite hectic over at my end at the moment. But I am still trying to get these readings out for you guys as well, trying to still be, interacting with you all, despite, I've got my own things going on as well. All right. So once again, I would like to say thank you again for watching. I will be back with another reading quite soon. Take care of yourselves, guys. Good luck with your new life, your new situation, and peace out.